All right, everyone. It's been a while, far too long. Been on vacation. Went away for a road trip, 2.5 weeks out west, and so I not rode my bike. And then the Euros started, and every time I had a chance to ride my bike, England were playing, so I had to do my duty. So finals on Sunday. He's coming home. I wish I was. Football came home before I did because of the COVID and the pandemic, but we had a great vacation out west and lots of forest roads and gravel roads out in Colorado and Utah and New Mexico, and it just made me want to come home and ride my bike. I got a brand new bike. Picked this up just before we left, and it's a Salsa Journeyman, and I've not ridden it yet. It's not set up quite yet for how I want. I don't have my saddle bag on it yet, and I'm not entirely sure. It's my first bike with tubeless, so I'm not entirely sure I could pump it up and fix it if I got a puncture today. But I'm raring to go. I'm raring to ride it. And when I did my first ODAX training, I said, I could have just gone on the Katy Trail nice and flat, and enjoyed it. And I think, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take my new bike. I'm going to see how it goes. Well, I'm going to stick to the Katy Trail a little bit and just go and enjoy the day, enjoy the ride. So let's go. So like a lot of the videos I do, I kind of stop at Prairie Lake here. It's kind of halfway between my house and the main trails. I could have just jibbed down the Busch Greenway straight to the Katy Trail from here, but I wanted to go up here and then down the Hamburg Trail to the Katy Trail, because I've done the Hamburg Trail before, but I don't think I've videoed it, and it really is nice. I think it's absolutely what this new bike was built for. I mean, it's only got 4 miles on the clock, but so far so good. I think it's handling really well. Handles like a dream. I think I put too much PSI in the tires. I went over and above the recommendation, mainly because I'm a big guy, and I feel like I need like that extra bit of support. But so far so good. It's handling well. I'm not a fan of the bag. I got it from Lead Out off Facebook. Got it from Lead Out, and it's kind of blocking my water bottle there, but I can deal with that. I am gonna get another Ortlieb 2 bag, like I've got on my road bike, which I really like. I'm gonna get another one of those and stick it under here. I could have just switched them out, but I just thought it's easier to get another bag and just have it on there all the time. Consensus is out with disc brakes. I've only ever had rim brakes before, but so long as I can stop, and I did back there, I kind of took a curve a little too fast, and I went on the brakes and they worked, and that's all you want. So hot day, sweating already. I knew I'm not going to be fit. I've lost a lot of fitness, I think, since my vacation. But shout out to Cycles of Life in Leadville, Colorado for the bottle. I had to pay for it, but it was a really nice bike shop and they were super nice there. And you know, it just, all that stuff out there just makes me want to pack up a camper and pack up my bikes and my kids and just go out there for a month and ride the trails, ride the forest roads. It was fantastic. And I saw a lot of people riding the national parks. A lot of people getting up to Alpine Visitor Center on, what is it, Trail Ridge Drive on Rocky Mountain. Great stuff. Fair play to you guys just spinning up the hill. But it wasn't just that one. It seemed like every single pass around that area, around Durango and Silverton and Ouray, it was just phenomenal. It just looked phenomenal cycling country. You know, and I love Missouri. I love it here. People say it's boring, but you know, a temperate climate. You know, where we are, we don't get a lot of snow in the winter. We have hot and humid summers, but I can cycle in hot and humid summers. I can't cycle in 7-foot snowdrifts, so I can deal with that. But with stability comes, with boring scenery comes stability. You know, I can pretty much get out and ride every day if I could. So great vacation, great time, but I gotta get back on the bike. All I wanted to do while I was on vacation was come home and ride my bike. It would have been a bit unfair on my kids. But arches, sand dunes, canyonlands. You know, even the Capulin volcano in New Mexico with that circular road up the volcano. It was just like, that would be awesome. It'd be awesome to go down. But glad to be back, glad to be home, glad to be on my bike again once more. But I can dream of Colorado, I can dream of Moab, I can dream of Taos, New Mexico. One day. westbound. We've intersected about a mile west of the Weldon Spring trailhead, and we're about 2 miles east heading towards Defiance. Keep saying to myself it's time to stop, have a bite to eat, have a drink. Oh, a couple of minutes from Defiance. Beautiful day, lots of people using the trail, which is nice. I don't know why I do that. I've got a GoPro mounted on my handlebars. You'll know what this trail looks like going forward. Feel like I'm all over the show. Feel like I'm going slow though. Not like on my road bike, or even my hybrid for that matter. So just stopped in Defiance. Pretty town, love Defiance. Great little town off the trail. Stopped at Kathy and Terry's. Fill up with water bottles. Got a couple of Snickers bars for the road. Forgot to eat this morning. Not a great idea, but so I picked up a couple of Snickers bar for the bike bag, and now I was going to do a video there showing off the delights of Defiance, but they're working on the road and they've dug up half the town centre, and there's big men in burly high-vis shirts with big yellow diggers digging up the road and making a lot of noise. So just came down the trail about a mile or so, and all I can hear is the bird song, and it's very peaceful. So I'm about, I don't know, 6 miles from Augusta maybe. Again, another little pretty winery town on the Katy Trail. This section of the KT is renowned for that. But I'm not one for drinking and riding a bike. You know, aside from the obvious DUI aspects of it, I don't want to be. I can't imagine how that makes you feel good. It's not my thing. Fair dues to you guys if you have a beer halfway through your ride, but it's not for me. But yeah, a slow meander. Slow meander today. Only 13 miles so far. Nice and flat. Loving the bike. I think I maybe have to raise the saddle a little bit. A couple of millimeters. Not much. It's almost there. I like the geometry. I don't feel that my neck's as sore from wearing the helmet. My sit bones seem to be sitting on the saddle a bit more. So, you know, I was concerned about the stock saddle because it wasn't great on the road bike. But so far so good. It's hot though. It's hot and humid. My goodness, there's no wind. I thought these trees on the trail would offer me shade, which they are doing. They're also blocking the wind. You know, so there's no breeze, so I'm sweating up a storm, and you know, I can feel the sunscreen getting in my eyes, and Midwest summer. It's amazing how 1 minute you're just in dense forest, on woodland, you can't see nothing. You just get spat out into farmland, open farmland with a breeze, like a spat bug on a windshield. Here. I know I give the KT a bad rap by saying it's flat and boring and straight, but it really is a handy and delightful thing to have on your doorstep. All right, so we're at Klondike Park, boat ramp, right by the Missouri River. Klondike Park in Augusta is a really nice park. About hiking and camping. There's a lake at the top. It's really pretty. But let's go this way and have a look at the Missouri. It's a beautiful spot. It really is pretty. And then they put a power plant right there. But I don't complain about the power plant when I put my plug in the socket, because I need electricity. Again, it's so quiet. Lovely. 20 miles for the day. This is my turnaround point. This is Augusta, the beautiful winery town of Augusta. Just a little oasis in the desert there at the kickstand. Get myself a bottle of water so I can take my salt stick, some chips. Also got myself some chamois cream. I don't know what it is, but I got some chafing, so I should get some chamois cream. But not chafing on the backside, it's on my nipples. And it's only the left one, and I don't know why. But it was doing my head in. I knew it would get really sore if I didn't do something. And I knew I was going to get sore on the way back if I didn't do something. So thank you, Kickstand, for having some in stock. But 20 miles in, turnaround point for the day. 2 hours to get home. Told the wife I'd be home by 3. She's got work tonight, so I gotta go home and pick the kids up from school and blah blah blah. But it's been nice to get out again. I can so tell I've not ridden in a while, because 7 miles just felt like an eternity there. And I know I'm on gravel, and I know I've got thicker tires, fatter tires now, and I'm not going to go as fast. And I have to live with that, and I have to gear myself up for. And I've been saying it for the last couple of videos. It's time in the saddle, time in the saddle. Get used to time in the saddle. It's not about distance, it's not about speed, but you know, you've still got that competitive edge where you want to go as fast and as far. You know, you're on Strava and you're looking at some of these other people doing Audaxes, and you know that they're going for miles, and you want a piece of that. A beautiful day today. Lots of people on the trail, lots of people enjoying the day, lots of people out on the bike. It's good to see. Bye-bye, Augusta. Let's go home. Nice, isn't it? So why the salsa? Well, I kind of did my research a little bit. There was the Checkpoint gravel bike by Trek, and Trek's my usual go-to. That's kind of what I had my heart set on, to be honest. And then I saw a cheaper Marin Four Corners at Big Shark. The reviews weren't great, but I suspect for what I wanted it for, it'd been alright. And it was a Steely's real. And but the price was right on it. And then I just checked out the other Momentum cycles in O'Fallon, and they had this Salsa Journeyman. Now Just Ride by Ty Hopkins, who did the GMBDR did it with a Salsa Cutthroat. Now I'm never doing the Tour de Bike. But if a salsa is good enough for him, then it's going to be good enough for me. And the price point was halfway between the Marin Four Corners and the Checkpoint, and it was a purple, funky colour. So this is us now. Great book, by the way. Really enjoyed the book. Again, it's Just Ride by Ty Hopkins. Maybe that's the thing I should do. Book reviews while I'm riding. We'll get to that. Alright. Heading home. Like football on Sunday. It's coming home. It really is a pretty little area at the bottom of the Busch Greenway. Hello. Right. The rippling creek and little cascades. Creek's higher than I thought it would be.